Hello, hello, hello. Hey, I haven't been alive in so long. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey. Woo! I'll be back live October 7th. I did want to come on here and just tell you guys that, but I've been getting like a lot of welcome. Hey. If you don't know me, I'm Trey Kearney. I am the host of the show hashtag Coffee with Tea, and I'll be back. I used to be on every morning from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm coming back on October 7th to share where I've been so far, my journey since I haven't seen you guys. It hasn't been easy, and you guys know I'm like very transparent, so I don't know how much I'm going to share, but I'm going to share a lot. But I just wanted to come on here and encourage somebody today because I just got off the phone with a new client, and she said she found me on social media. She had been following me for a while. She just got up the nerve to call, and she said I could share a little. I told her I always share, and she just encouraged me and inspired me to go live right now. But she is going through getting ready to go through a divorce because her husband just told her that he is leaving her for another woman. They've been together for 9 years. And this is what I do because I was nervous about coming back because I'm like, do I still need to do this? Hey, Derek. I'm like, do I still need to do this? You know, I have a movement, hashtag no side chicken. I am very, very instrumental on helping families heal from the devastation of infidelity and cheating. My family went through, and we are still healing from the devastation of infidelity. And I just took a moment because I have been doing this for 5 years. I have been doing Coffee with Tea for 5 years, talking about relationships, talking about healing, talking about the devastation of woman-on-woman crime, how women are hurting each other by sleeping with each other's men. And I just got exhausted, and I felt like my voice wasn't necessary. So I had to take a moment and step back, and then so many people started inboxing me, and I started seeing so many stories and so many stuff people sending me. Please come back. So I'm going to be back October 7th, but this woman made me think, right? She said 9 years and her husband is leaving her for another woman. These are terrible things, but life has changes, right? And it's okay. Life has uphill battles. There's peaks and valleys. You got to find people who support you, who hold you up, who will hold you accountable, who will not let you go in a dark hole and be depressed. Don't talk to the wrong people. You do not want people in your life who are ready to go with the hot sauce, which is the bat, and beat the man down and all of that other stuff. You want to be around people who promote healing. So I have a book. It's Healing Time. 2 books. I have 2 books. Who would have thought? It's Healing Time, Restoring Hope in Women After Infidelity, and it's Healing Time, Men Hurt Too. But this is what I want everybody to do because I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to let you guys know I was coming back. I have to talk about this. I have to, Regina. As exhausting as it is, God picked me for a purpose to help families heal, to help women know that they deserve better than being a side chick, to help women know that you ain't supposed to be in somebody else's man's inbox, to help women know that you ain't supposed to be sleeping with somebody else's husband, to help women know that you can heal if your husband decides that he don't want to be with you no more, that you can heal if your man decides he don't want to be with you no more. You're going to be okay because there is a man out there who is going to love you the way that you need to be loved, and it will not be a struggle. Love does not hurt, and it will not hurt you. He will not hurt you. He will care for you. He will check on you. He will love on you. He will let you know that you are important. And we have to notice. And when he decides to leave, hey, Mr. Clinton. And when he decides to leave, this is what I want every woman on here to do. And the men. Because women leave men too. Jermaine is home. He had a half a day. So if you hear him, y'all know hashtag Team Jermaine. That's my baby. We'll talk about him too. But I want every woman and man on here right now that's dealing with the struggle in your relationship. A hard struggle, a battle, because it can be a battle. Demonic forces are real, right? The Bible says we are not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against principalities and evil spirits. See, the enemy uses the people in our lives against us. He will turn the people in our lives against us. The enemy uses other women. Men don't understand the Jezebel spirit, that there's these women out here that come into your inbox and they come into your ear and they come into your life to make you think it's better outside of your home. But you have to learn yourself. But I want every man and every woman to do this. Do that right now. And I teach all my clients this, but do this. You know what that is? That's let go. And I have to tell myself this, still healing. The pain is excruciating. I know, Regina, you can call me. Schedule some time with me. We need each other to heal. Infidelity and betrayal is one of the worst pains in the world. We need each other to heal. Whether you decide to stay with your husband, boyfriend, or fiance, or whether you decide to leave, you need help to heal. Do this. That's called letting go. Release people. Who is for you is for you, right? We don't have control over another person. We only have control over ourselves. So if somebody decides that they don't want to mess with you no more, be in your life, you got to do this. And it's hard because our emotions and our heart, and when you love a person, sometimes it's hard to let go. I'm going to get him. Sometimes it's really hard to let go, but when they're showing you what they want, you have to pull yourself together. Self-control is the beginning of winning. Y'all know that's one of my favorite things. Self-control is the beginning of winning. So you have to have this mantra. Hey, girl. That's it. I have to do this sometimes during the day. Because the enemy wants to sift you like wheat. The enemy wants to get into your head. See, the enemy plays mind games. He makes you run things over and over and over and over again in your head. I went to Bible study last night. And it was so good. Get thee behind me, Satan. So you got to talk to the enemy. You got to talk to that thought in your head. And you got to get rid of it. And you got to counteract it with a positive thought. Or you will drive yourself crazy and you will die in your own head. And we're not doing that. So I told the sister that I was on the phone with, I told her, just open both of your hands. I said, visually, put your hands in a fist. And then open them and release anything that you have going on right now. I said you could do this 7 million times a day, 762 times a day. You can do this. So you can remind yourself that God is taking care of you. So let it go. Some things you are not in control of. So you have to let it go so you don't drive yourself crazy. Hey, Erica. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Netta. Hey, Angela. I'm going to see y'all on the 7th. Hey, Tony. I'm so glad to see y'all. Hey, Dina. Hey, G-Rob. Hey, Kamira. Hey, Dawny. Hey, Keisha. I see y'all. I'm glad you guys are here, but I'm back. It's been a little bit of a struggle for me. We all go through trials and tribulations, but in the end, I always tell y'all, we win. And what else do I tell y'all? You deserve the best. And I have to tell myself that on a regular basis. Trey, you deserve the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. Hey, Bert. But this woman was so distraught. Like, we cried together because I cried with my ladies and then we prayed because prayer changes things. But sometimes, listen, it ain't so churchy. Sometimes prayer ain't enough. Sometimes you got to let folks go and it's hard. Do not resist. Don't resist. The worst thing you could do y'all see that meme I put up with the rope? Like sometimes it's more painful to hold on than to let go. You know, the rope was burning the hand. Sometimes you just got to let go and know that whatever way your situation turns out, you are going to be okay. There is a brighter day. I don't care what it looks like for you right now. This woman was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's hard after you've been waking up with somebody for 9 years. It's hard. It's hard when you've seen somebody every day for 9 years and you talk on the phone and y'all text each other and said, I love you. And all of a sudden that person don't want to do it no more. I know. So me and her, we have scheduled sessions because we're going to get through this together. If you want to have a session with me, you can email, you can call me. Leave a message because I might not answer. 567 be healed. 567, the letter B, healed. So 567-243-2533. We need each other. Hey, Audrey. So listen, this, and I got my notes in front of me from when I was talking to her. So the next time we talk, I can remember what I told her because I talk to a lot of people. This is what you got to do. Just let go and let God. And it's not so churchy. If it ain't God for you, and I was talking to my niece and she practiced Buddha. And we were just saying, if it ain't God, it's what you believe in. But I believe in God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And I always will. But if it's something else for you, just let go. If it's the universe, you already know that it's already taken care of, that you are going to be okay, right? That you win. I tell y'all all the time. You win in the end. And I know I have not been here for a minute, but I am the same person, and I'm saying the same thing. Hashtag no side chicken. Side chicks ain't winning. Cheating is not good. It's not acceptable. Set your boundaries and your non-negotiables. Do not back down off of them. Do not let nobody treat you like the red ring around the baloney, because you are the prize. Say it. Say, I am the prize. No matter what you're going through. Listen, my life is not all cookies and cream, but I know who I am. And sometimes I got to snatch myself back. Sometimes I got to snatch myself back, even with my kids. Even with my children, sometimes I got to snatch myself back and say, you the prize. Okay, don't let these kids tell you nothing no different. So, these are the notes that I took from when I was talking to my new client. Love does not hurt. Y'all know love is patient, love is kind. It does not boast, it does not brag, it is not envious, it is not jealous. It does not keep a list of wrongdoings. Y'all know that, right? You are in control of you. You have authority over your life. This life right here, I got authority over my life. I'm going to take care of me. I have authority over my life, and sometimes we forget that. Self-control is the beginning of winning. Listen, I'm practicing self-control. Because not being on here and not hearing myself, I have lost control sometimes. So I'm glad I'm coming back on Monday, the 7th, because self-control is the beginning of winning. He who angers you controls you. The person who makes you mad can have you doing all kind of stupid stuff that you know you normally would not do. So I am back October 7th for hashtag Coffee with Tea at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch me on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube, Periscope. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and now back to my notes. Self-control is the beginning of winning. Like I told the woman, tell him she can have you. See, this is the thing with relationships, people. This is the thing with men. And I'm not talking about all men, but a lot of men who go on this journey of exploring in the middle of a relationship with somebody. They want the new, right? Because it used to be new with you. But just remember, ladies, it's going to get old with her too. Did I just hit a hot 16? I'm still rapping. They want the new. But just remember, ladies, the woman that he leaves you for, that's going to get old too. So we don't have to worry about anything. See, the thing about us as women, we want the new too, because we ain't getting the new no more. We just control ourselves, and we happy with the person who's in front of us, and we restructure that thing. We make a steak dinner and say, let me spice things up a little bit. Let me put some music on. Let me do something like this. Let me rub his back, or we pay attention, or whatever it is. We don't go out searching and seeking for another man. See, men start having these midlife crises. And I'm going to tell y'all something else about men. When they're going through something and their ego is shattered, they have to have instant gratification. Instant gratification. And these side chicks and these women out here, these wayward women and these Jezebel spirits, they could feel that instant gratification when that man doesn't get the promotion at the job, or that man doesn't get hired, or he loses his car, or he loses his job, or his credit is bad, or he's about to lose his home. So they have to feel some type of way to fill that ego or that void. But we'll talk about that another time. So y'all have me going on and on and on. And another thing, the notes that I told, I said, there will be somebody else for you. Just like he thought there was somebody else for him. And she said, but it's not my choice and I don't want anybody else. I said, it's okay. You don't want nobody right now. And of course I told you need to take a whole lot of time to heal. We all need to take time to heal after we go through something as drastic as this, especially when your man leave you for another woman or your husband leave you for another woman. You really have to take some time to heal, because you don't want to go into another relationship feeling broken, because you'll put a lot of pressure on that next man or a lot of pressure on that next woman, and that's not what you want to do. But I did tell her there will be somebody else for you. Yes, eventually God will send you somebody else. God will send you another man, a good man that will never leave you. And I told her too, get the lesson from this. And that's what we talked about in Bible study last night. In every problem, there's something good in it. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but with every problem, there's something good in it. You get to learn something not only about the other person, but you get to learn something about you. You get to learn what not to take with you, or you get to learn what not to do in the next relationship, or you get to learn something. Something good came out of that situation. You just have to open up your eyes and not focus on the negative right now. I know that's hard. It was hard. Ooh, it's hard. But you need to focus on the positive, whatever it is you're doing. If you're starting a business, if you have children, if you have a hobby, a passion, and a purpose, focus on that thing. People need you. The enemy comes to steal, and destroy, steal, kill, and destroy. He also comes to distract you. That's where the killing and the stealing and the destroying comes from. Distracting you from your destiny and your purpose. Killing other people around you because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Oh, I have a new program. Boop. Can't wait to share. Can't wait to share. Another thing I told her, his loss. His loss. When God takes something out of your life, he's bringing you something better. Understand that. He always brings you something better. But I have a new program that I want to share with y'all. I'll wait until Monday. But if you're interested in a mastermind group, if you're really interested, you can email me, Trey@TreyKearney.com. TRAY@TRAYKEARNEY. I'm so excited to be back. Like, I've learned so much over the summer. I can't wait to share with y'all. Anybody have any questions? Again, if you would like to schedule a coaching session with me to help heal, and I have my program, The Recovery Room, where I help you heal from the devastation of infidelity. The Recovery Room. Go to my website. Everything is Trey Kearney. www.TreyKearney.com. www.TreyKearney.com. TRAYKEARNEY. I love y'all, and I gotta go, and I can't wait to see y'all for #Coffee with Tea, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in front of my purple wall. I'm so glad to be back. I missed y'all so much. Y'all know I love to talk, right? Y'all know I love to talk. Y'all know I love to share. I got all y'all inboxes from about Fantasia and submitting. I got all y'all inboxes about Cassie getting married. Congratulations, Cassie, on your marriage and the baby. But I'll talk about all that. I got all y'all inboxes. Cherie, I got all your inboxes that you sent me on everything you want me to talk about. I got your inboxes on co-parenting. All you guys have to do is just inbox me if it's something that you want to talk about. Oh, and I want to share that Jermaine got to see his dad. I always want to share the good news too, not just the bad news, not just the dirt. Speaking of co-parenting, we met up and Jermaine got to see his dad, one of his sisters, and it was nice. He was happy to see them, and I was excited because I always want my children's dads to be in their life. I'm not the crazy ex who doesn't want the father to be in my child's life. I will do whatever for my children so that their dads could be in their lives and I can be cordial and everybody can be cordial. See, this is when healing happens, when real healing happens, you start to see changes and you start to see people come around corners. And I had to realize that I couldn't say when his dad was supposed to be in his life because I'm not God. I couldn't say when his dad was healed from the devastation that we caused each other. But he's coming around slowly but surely, whatever way he comes around. And if I could be part of it, I'm going to be part of it because I love my baby. I love my son enough to put my differences aside because he did not decide to be here, and to make sure that he has a healthy relationship with his father any way that I can. So that was exciting, but we'll talk about that later too. So I got to go because Jermaine is upstairs and I don't know what he's doing. I know he has his iPad, so he should be okay. But I love y'all. And remember what I tell you at the end of all my broadcasts. You deserve the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. You deserve the best. Now go get it. Peace and blessings. And remember Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Again, I'm Trey Kearney. You can go to my website, www.TreyKearney.com. Follow, friend, and like me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Trey Kearney, because that's where all of these videos are going to live, because I'm going to take them off all these platforms and they're all going to just be on YouTube. I'm just used to seeing y'all here, so I wanted to make sure that y'all... Hey, Liz, I love you too. Just wanted to make sure y'all knew where I was going to be at before I transition all the way over to YouTube. I'll be on Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope for, thank you, Regina, probably for 3 weeks. And then I'm going to transition over to just YouTube. But I want to make sure that all of my followers who have always been down for me knows where I am, because I love y'all sincerely and dearly. So